I'm Nisha and this is my husband, Preamdas. We're visiting from Boston, Massachusetts, in the United States. I'm a pediatrician.
And I'm a scientist. She's the real doctor in the family, and we're visiting my brother-in-law, Dr. Karta, who has been here for, I think, well over a year.
And we've been in Kerala for about a week. We came for a family religious festival puja, and then we wanted to come down here and see and relax after three or 4 days of intense activity. And it's been wonderful and relaxing here to see all the facilities and the chicken coop and the gardens. And that's the other thing that I think is wonderful is there's so many different kinds of activities to keep people engaged. And so there's different things to do depending on your level of activity as well. A few years back, my mother got very sick in the US. She lived in LA, and we had to move her to Boston because my sister and I live in Boston. And we had her in two different assisted living facilities, so we learned a lot about them. And from the first one, we found out that it's not just the facility, it's the staff. So we moved, and the staff were not very caring or attentive. And then we moved to our second one, and we found a state-of-the-art facility with very good staff and a lot of attention. And I have to say that coming here, what I was most impressed by was not only is the facility as state-of-the-art as we found in the US with all of the safety features in all of the apartments, but the staff is even more attentive. I am just amazed by how genuine and caring and responsive they are. So.
And the whole atmosphere is one of comradeship and interactions with each other. There is a lot of thought has gone into the design of the rooms, of the stairways, of the paths, of the interactions, and so on. Because I think it is very conducive for elderly people to be living here. It's a good situation. So another thing that is very nice about this location is the location, because there is so many areas to walk, and I noticed that the way the walks are laid out is very convenient, because somebody who's only capable of walking 100 yards can walk 100 yards, and somebody like my brother-in-law who's capable of walking 5 kilometers can do 5 kilometers also, and all in a very clean and quiet and peaceful environment.
The other thing is that the food is very good here. We try to cook at home as healthy and as sort of clean cuisine as we can. And what I found here is that the food is very healthy, focusing on whole grains and vegetables, and is very sort of not too elaborate, and is also very, very tasty. So we've been enjoying eating here while we've been here. And in terms of the staff, I think what impressed me the most was not only how responsive they are, but how sincere they are. And they never make you feel like you're asking for too much. I think that is really wonderful, because you don't, as you get older, you don't want to feel like you're imposing on people, and you don't want them to feel like they're doing you a favor by taking care of you, because you already feel bad. And I don't think the staff, I think they make people feel completely at ease.
And the other thing, that I think overall from meeting not only the staff, but also the person who manages the whole operation, Lija, and her children, it's very clear that this is this attitude of service, this attitude of attentiveness to the staff, attitude of attentiveness to detail. All of those comes right. They come right from the founders, really, of this, and that I think that makes it more robust, because that also makes it more potentially longer lasting and more steady in a way over time, because as managers change and as staff changes, sometimes the characteristics of the operation can change, and here this is coming from the top, and that I think lends greater stability.